Hey guys, this is Stephanie Crawford with the Nesting in Nashville team, and I'm here to bring you a video about some best practices to search for properties on the web. So our site, nestinginnashville.com, is tied directly to the local MLS, the multiple listing service that brokers use to search for properties. We participate in something called broker reciprocity, which means that we have everybody's listings, all the company listings, all the new construction listings, all the foreclosure listings, everything is here, so you don't need to search anywhere else. When you land on our search site, the first thing you want to do is log in. If you use a bad email address, it'll kick you out, so you do have to be a little bit truthful there. Once you do that, you want to start your search by using zip codes. I think that zip codes are the best way to search in Nashville. We have really poorly defined neighborhood boundaries, and zip codes is going to be the way to make sure that you're not missing anything. Okay? You can use neighborhood names, but it doesn't always work out quite right. So say we've got a buyer that's interested in East Nashville between $300,000 and $400,000. We've used the 3 East Nashville zip codes that are most prominent. What's really special about the Nesting in Nashville website is that you have the opportunity to call out properties that are already under contract. Have you ever called for a listing that you thought was available and to have the agent tell you, I'm sorry, it's already under contract? That happens a lot around here because our multiple listing service has very specific rules on how long we need to leave properties in the active status. Basically, after a seller accepts an offer, there's a period of time where the buyer can get their financing together, have an inspection completed, and order their appraisal. And during that period, the property will still show for sale, but it's really not for sale. On our site, you can call these out. So you can see that just a basic search on most other people's sites are going to yield 98 listings that are in the East Nashville zip codes between $300,000 and $400,000. But under this property status tab on our site, you can uncheck backup or contingent listings, and it'll pull everything out that is not actually available. So we actually have 68 properties. So about a third of what you thought, well, only about 2/3 of what you thought was available is really available. From there, you can go on and narrow your categories even more by bed and bath, property types, acreage and square footage, year built, specific features. Be careful about these features as far as like fireplaces and hot tubs and that sort of thing. It's an MLS interface, so if the listing agent didn't make the right entry in MLS, it's not going to pull over this way as having those features either. And I think we all know that not every agent is good about putting the right features in. So I recommend leaving your search criteria as open as possible. Once you find the properties, you can hover over them and then open up to specific listings that might be of interest to you. I'll show you the specific categories. You can save them as a favorite if it's something that you really like. You can go back to your search, or you can put them in the results category here and see them in a list and sort of go down one by one and figure out what you're interested in. Another great feature is that when you get your search set up just right, you can save your search and name it, East Nashville. And whenever something new or a price reduction happens, or something that was under contract, say the contract falls out and it becomes active again, if any of those things happen, you'll get an email notification about the change. So you'll always be up to date on what's actually happening. So I appreciate you taking the time. Let me know if you have any questions. If you can't figure it out, we'd be happy to set up a search on your behalf, and we hope to work with you when you're ready to start looking for a house. Have a great day.